There is so much more that goes on behind the scenes than you think when you own a YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be giving you some tips based on my experiences of how to grow your YouTube channel. Think about what makes you click on a video. Think about the types of things that people are going to be searching for. Figure out what it is that you want to do on YouTube. I feel like a lot of small YouTubers don't really know about this. Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be giving you some tips based on my experiences of how to grow your YouTube channel. If you didn't already know, I have been making videos for about 9 years now. It has been a bit of a journey, but it's taken until now for me to start taking the whole thing a lot more seriously. I'm hoping that today's video is really going to help some people out, especially if you've not started yet and you're considering making a YouTube video, or if you're a small channel looking to grow their subscribers a bit. Today I'm going to be giving you my best tips and advice on how to get started and how to grow your audience. So my first tip for starting a YouTube channel is that you have to be incredibly passionate and committed. This is a part-time job that you're signing up for. Don't expect to just make a few videos and somehow gain 1,000 subscribers. It is a grind. If you are going into this to try and become famous and make money, then it's great to have aspirations, but you're probably going to be feeling let down very quickly. It's important to go into YouTube for the right reasons, and that is because it's something that you enjoy doing. I definitely don't think I would have been running my YouTube channel for this long if it wasn't something that I was really passionate about. Something that quite a lot of people ask me about is how I find the confidence to make videos. Friends have always said to me that they've always wanted to start a YouTube channel, but they've just never built up the confidence to do it. And if you're in that situation, I would definitely say just go for it, just do it. You shouldn't care about what other people think. You'll never know if you don't try. It definitely was quite hard for me having a YouTube channel while I was in secondary school. Looking back on my videos now, I cringe so much. You definitely do need to have quite a thick skin. You know, you are going to get hate comments sometimes, and if it's something that you enjoy, then you shouldn't really let other people, you know, influence that. Once you've overcome the nerves to actually create a channel, then my first tip would be to find your niche. And what I mean by that is, what should people expect to see from you on your channel? Are you going to be doing hauls? Are you going to be filming makeup tutorials? Are you going to be doing gaming? You are effectively creating a brand for yourself. Very rarely are you going to build a successful channel by like doing a little bit of everything. I think it's important that people know what to expect when they subscribe to your YouTube channel. So for example, if you are creating a lot of gaming content and one day you randomly decide to upload a video of you baking a cake, it's unlikely that it's going to get views from your usual audience, because the reason that they subscribed to your YouTube channel was to see your gaming content. I would say it is quite good in the early days to try and experiment and, you know, dip your toe in different ponds to work out what the content that you actually want to be creating is. So definitely try and figure out what it is that you want to do on YouTube. If you are lucky enough that your channel has blown up, then it's a lot easier to make a range of different content because people have subscribed for you as a person and not necessarily the content that you create. But when you're just starting off your YouTube channel, people don't really know you that well, and in order to get people to discover your channel, it is really good to have, you know, a specific genre. And that kind of leads nicely onto my next tip, which is, in order for people to discover your channel, you really need to have those attention grabbing thumbnails and titles. I'm not going to advocate for clickbait, but I do think it is good to jump on with the trends. Think about the types of things that people are going to be searching for. Think about what makes you click on a video. So for me, if I see, you know, a thumbnail with a product that I've been wanting to try, maybe it's an outfit that I like the look of, maybe I'm just intrigued by the title. I like quite an aesthetic channel, so sometimes the style of the thumbnail, if it's quite like artsy, then I might click on it. There are so many different people on YouTube, and it's just about finding that specific group of people that you are aiming your content at. If you do clickbait your videos and people click on it and they're not impressed by what they see, or if you're kind of lying to them about the content, then, you know, that's not going to get you long-term subscribers. So you really need to plan out your content and think about what it is that you're creating for your channel. There is so much more that goes on behind the scenes than you think when you own a YouTube channel. My next tip is something that I definitely learned the hard way, and that is to cut to the chase. The first 30 seconds of any video are the most important part, because that is your chance to grab the attention of someone if they have clicked onto your video, especially if they are someone potentially going to be a new subscriber. Some channels have a catchy intro. If you watch my channel, then I usually have a little preview of what's coming up in the video, something to grab your viewers' attention and make them want to stay on till the end. And hand in hand with that, it's really important to try and stick to the point. If someone clicks on a hairstyle tutorial video, then they don't really want the first 5 5 minutes of the video to be you telling them about the day that you had at work yesterday. The majority of people discovering your content for the first time don't know you yet, so they don't want to know these things. They've clicked on your video for a reason, and that's what they expect to see. So for that reason, every video I make, I try to aim it at someone who has potentially never watched any of my videos before and doesn't know me. My next piece of advice is to make sure you read your analytics. I feel like a lot of small YouTubers don't really know about this, but you can go into your YouTube settings through YouTube Studio and you can find a breakdown of all of the data about your YouTube videos. Through that, you can find out what people are actually searching for in order to discover your channel. You can see which videos have done the best and why. You can see how long people have been watching for on average, and that's going to provide you with a lot of information that you can use in order to evaluate the content that you're creating and work out, you know, what's going to be successful on your channel. One of my most successful videos on my channel was my video all about my teaching degree, and as a result of that I started creating a lot more content about teaching, which I know that a lot of you have found really helpful. I mentioned earlier about the importance of those first 30 seconds. So if you have a high percentage of your viewers switching off of your channel in the first 30 seconds, you need to try and evaluate why that is and see what you could do in order to get people to stay a bit longer on your video. Something else that I found out through my analytics is that 70% of the people that watch my videos aren't actually subscribed to me. So if you are watching this video and you're not subscribed to me, then it would mean the world if you could click that button. What that tells me is that a lot of people discover my videos through, you know, YouTube search terms or related videos, and they might just be accessing my channel for, you know, a specific video and they're not necessarily subscribed to all of the content that I create. My next tip for running a successful channel is consistency. It can be so tempting and like almost a little bit exciting once you've filmed a video and you've edited it, just to upload it straight away onto your channel. Get it out there as soon as you possibly can. But in my opinion, it is so much easier to schedule videos in advance. Don't get me wrong, there are times where I've created a video that I'm really excited about, that I really want to show people, but it's important just to hold back a little bit and schedule it in advance because it's going to make your life easier in the long term. Some of the YouTubers that I watch, I lose interest a little bit because they're inconsistent. So, you know, they'll upload one video every few months. Especially when you're starting out, it's really important to get yourself out there, and, you know, you can't expect just to upload one video and, you know, end up with a load of subscribers. You've got to get into a routine with it. So if you didn't already know, I work full time as a teacher, and it can be really difficult to manage a YouTube channel at the same time. People always ask me, you know, how do you manage to still do YouTube and upload weekly despite having a full-time job? And my answer to that is, when I do have the time to make videos, I try and film as much as I can, and then I schedule them for the coming weeks, so that, you know, if I do have a particularly busy weekend and I don't get a chance to film, then it's not going to be the end of the world. I've already got content scheduled ahead of the game. Generally, I try to always have at least 2 videos scheduled in advance. The issue with that can be, you know, if you are struggling for ideas and things like that, it can be quite difficult to plan ahead for your content. If you're producing regular content, then people know what to expect and they'll keep coming back to your channel. The more videos you make, the easier you're making it for people to discover your channel. And just because one video doesn't get a lot of views doesn't mean that as people gradually discover more and more of your videos, that it won't be like more of a slow burner. Not every video is going to get like 1 million views overnight, and I definitely found that with a lot of my videos. You know, over time, as I've gained subscribers, a lot of my videos' views have started to go up. So don't be discouraged if you have uploaded a few videos onto your new channel and you're not getting many views. You just need to persevere and be as consistent as you can, and eventually it will come. I'm sure I read something somewhere or watched a YouTube video once that told me that most channels don't start to grow in popularity until they have at least 100 videos. Anyway, those are just my like very basic tips for starting off a YouTube channel. I could obviously go into a lot more detail about some of the specifics, so if you do have any questions, I'll maybe do a YouTube Q&A very soon. If you are a small YouTuber, comment down below. I would love to check out your channel, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!